my loves, and welcome back to my channel. This is Sharon Knows Best, and today I'm back with another pick a card reading for you guys. Today I have 3 really beautiful crystals for you guys you can choose from, and today's topic will be messages for you supporting your healing journey. So if you're on a healing journey, whatever you need to know to heal past wounds and trauma, and just how or what you need to know, what you need to hear on growing as a person, spiritually, emotionally, whatever will come up, I will share that with you. So yeah, there will be a clip of 3 of the crystals, so make sure to choose with your intuition and don't pick the crystal necessarily that you find the most beautiful. So with that being said, you just need to click the link in the bio and then you will be forwarded to your reading. Enjoy. Hello, my beautiful people. So my pile number 1, you chose the zebra agate, and this is a very, very beautiful and unique crystal. This is quite a new crystal to my collection, so I feel like yeah, there's not a lot of new energy in your personal life. Maybe there's a lot of things going on because it has so many like specs and just a lot of things going on different levels of life, maybe spiritually, emotionally, physically, career-wise, love-wise. There's a lot going on, and I feel like also for my pile ones, you have a lot of facets to you. Like you have like a lot of characteristic traits, and you're very unique. Someone who's very, very, very unique and very beautiful in their own way, and just different from other people. Because this crystal, I didn't even know it existed. Like this is like fairly new to me with all the little dots. Very beautiful. And it also remembers of like a Dalmatian dog. It reminds me of a Dalmatian. In Germany, it's called Dalmatina. So, and they're also very rare, a very rare breed. So I feel like the people watching pile 1 are a very rare breed of people. And for you, what is important for you to know in your current healing journey? I'm also feeling like there's a lot of things maybe in the past or maybe in the present moment that made you want to give up. Like there's a lot of things that made you, yeah, just give up and let it turn you either dark or depressed or just very negative. But I feel like, I'm sorry, my nose is running. For the people in this pile, all these things setting you back, you didn't end up letting it turn you cold or turn you, I don't know, it's just a feeling. And also for my pile ones, I feel like you have a lot of light and dark aspects to your own personality, which is not a bad thing. It's normal to have light aspects and dark aspects. We're multi-dimensional people. So we have dark energy and light energy, and both are very important. So let's see what is really important for my pile number 1s in their current healing journey. Okay, so I have the Smith playing in the background, and I'm very intuitive with my readings, so I like to just, you know, really tap into the energy. And I feel like this is one of my favorite songs by the Smith. You make a man of me yet. I feel like what's really important on your current healing journey is to have fun. Is to go out there, to have fun, to dress really nicely, match your friends, or go alone to a bar, to a club, go dancing. And even if you work a lot, like you have a lot on your plate or a lot of things to do, never forget to include your inner child in whatever you do, and keep that fun and that lightheartedness within you. I jumped the battery boy who never knew his place. He said, return the race. I love this song. And like the beat is very upbeat and fun and dancey and bouncy. But I haven't got a stitch to wear. So this might be significant. Let's see what will come out. Oh wow. We have the Magician. So you are someone who manifests, who attracts, because the law of the universe is whatever frequency you're on, you're gonna attract more of that. So if you have a very positive mindset, you're more likely to have positive things happen to you, like finding money on the ground, getting a parking spot in a very busy place, going to the doctors and they're gonna like wave you through and you can go inside the doctor's office really quickly. Things like that in your daily life are very like easy for you to manifest, and even like bigger things. I feel like these are my intuitive people who are trying to be in tune with the energy of the universe, and the universe gives you what you vibe on, gives you whatever like energy that you're on. So yeah, and he also has like the eternity symbol on top of his head. So I feel like it also reminds me of the saying like you get what you give, and I feel like it's really important for you to really include magic and like the laws of the universe and apply it to your life, your daily life. If you stress yourself out, if you think a negative way, like that's gonna have an impact on your day, that's gonna have an impact on your month, that's gonna have an impact on your entire year, on your life even. So yeah, and it's really important for you to know that you are someone who's powerful, someone who carries the magic within. You're a magician, okay? Magician, that is a very broad spectrum. There's different types of magic, of talents. So for example, manifestation, or the magic of positivity, just staying very positive and not in a naive way, but in like a universal way. Also maybe you're someone who's clairvoyant, or you have like a lot of like messages in your dream state. It's really important to listen to the messages. Some of you will have signs through numbers and songs, hearing, seeing. So yeah, I feel like it's important for you to watch out for the many messages the universe sends you. I'm also getting like a bird. If you see birds a lot, that has some type of meaning. Cats, animals in general. Also, I think it's important for you to surround yourself by plants. If you have plants at home, or if you work in an office, maybe put a little plant at your desk, because they really clear the energy that we're in, and they also just make the frequency in our surroundings much higher. He's also holding up a candle, so maybe it's really important for you when you get home that you make it really cozy, when you chill, that you can really, really enjoy the presence. Then we have the Eight of Cups. And for me, the Eight of Cups signifies leaving a certain situation that is no longer serving us, a person we're leaving because there's just no reciprocating energy, if there's any imbalances with give and take. So there's something in your life that you need to turn your back on. This can be a person. I'm strongly getting an image of a place. So maybe it's time for you to move. And there's a really, really fun thing. If you know the website astro.com, I can also put it in the put it in here, and you can actually with your horoscope mathematically get put all your info in there, and then they will mathematically check what place it would be best for you to live. So that's also something that's really fun, and maybe you want to look into it. And so I feel like there's a place you have to leave behind, because the energy, I'm seeing water, it's not flowing, it's still. So whatever place you're in right now, it does not help you grow. It does not help you make your waters of life flow, like your chi. It's very still and stagnant. So this might be significant for some of you guys. This could also be a person or a job, but I'm strongly getting place, location for most of you guys. We have the Sun. So follow your happiness, follow what makes you happy, surround yourself with the people that make you happy, with good energy and good intentions, and also go into the sun if you can. Get your vitamin D in, if it's by supplements, if it's going out into the sun every single day, taking a walk. Sunflowers might also be very significant. Maybe put them in your house. It will really make you it's just a frequency, especially flowers. Having flowers in your home is lifting the energy, and also kind of like a totem of love to your home and to yourself. And yeah, vitamin D is very important for you right now during your healing phase. Going out into the sun. And I'm also getting a message. What is healing, also very healing for you right now, is to be naked. Feeling like a kid, maybe sleep naked, or if you can and you live in a place where there's a lot of sunlight, lay out in the sun naked to really absorb the vitamin D. Yeah. What else is important for my pile 1 during their healing phase? We have the 8 of Swords, and the 8 of Swords for me signifies things that are hurting us, but we put on a blindfold to ignore what is actually happening. And during a spiritual awakening or a really strong healing phase, often these blindfolds are being lifted and we can see clearly for the first time. And all of these layers that are on top of our consciousness, it's time to really work on lifting those. You can do that by practicing yoga or meditation, breath work. That's also really helpful. Also, I feel like sometimes it's best to have a therapist or a coach, someone you can physically talk to, that will help you lift these layers if you're not able to see what is going, I'm hearing the unjust that is going on. So that might be significant for some of you. And again, we have 2 8s here, which is the infinity symbol, which we also have in the illustration of the magician. So I feel like the healing that you're doing, like you're doing the part in this lifetime to heal, and I feel like it will bring healing infinitely. Like your soul is truly healing in this lifetime, and whatever you're healing has a big impact on your spirit and your soul. So take that really seriously. I'm also getting sleep is very important, so get your sleep in, don't stay up late. And some of you might suffer from nightmares, so make sure you have like a cleansed environment at home. Maybe use sage or some Palo Santo to clear the energy at home. Purchase some crystals, cleanse them and put them at home. Salt is also something I like to put in little jars and put them where I'm, you know, sleeping or in the kitchen or somewhere, because salt keeps negative energy out. And yeah, that's so far what I can see. And also I'm getting the message, not everything is as it seems. And for the people watching, your sense of hearing is very important. Listen to what people are telling you. What are they saying? Don't just, like, how can I put this? You don't only see with your eyes. You see with all your senses, especially, is it called clairvoyant? So listening, like what do people say and what actually matches with what they are saying. And I also feel like you're someone whose hearing is very good, and you're very like detailed about what you hear. There might be certain sounds that are very important to your soul. So maybe even sound healing is very significant for the people here. Everything that you do with your hearing, subliminal messages or subliminal music, affirmations, like everything that you hear is going to help you through this healing stage. Okay. We have leap. You go first, the universe will catch you. And what's really interesting in this illustration, there's a lot of mountains. And we have in the 8 of Cups, again, a lot of mountains. And he's leaving a certain place and going towards the mountains. So maybe you're supposed to move and find a new location to live. And you're supposed to live close to mountains. That might be very significant. Going south. Things going south and you're going south. That's also something I'm hearing. Awakening, yes. Energetic upgrade, a new way of being, integration, and I was getting that. Spiritual awakening, healing phase. You're in it. You're already in it. I can sense that. And that is a very important time of your life right now. And it's also about, the first card was leap. You go first, the universe will catch you. Just go with the flow and let things fold out without stressing too much. She's also kind of just like processing and yeah. I feel like you're also getting like energetic upgrades during your sleep. So if you have like weird dreams or certain a lot of people could also hear ringing in their ears when like you get these energetic upgrades, or like your spirit guides might want to send you a message. Okay. Oh, wrong cards. Let's see what the moon has to say here. My Moonology deck. So, pile 1, what is important during their current healing journey? Don't let pride get in your way. Maybe you're someone who has a big ego and a lot of pride. Sometimes it's good to lower our pride and not operate from our ego. Oftentimes, especially in relationships, friendships, and family matters, we like to operate from our ego, especially in people who are closest to us, so like relationships. We always want to win an argument. We always want to be right. We want to be treated right. We want to get attention and like do all these things and nurture our ego. And sometimes we don't see the abundance we already have because we're wanting more. I want more attention. I want my partner to give me more compliments. I want to be seen. I want to do this. I want to receive that. I want to receive gifts. I want to all those needs and wants. In the yogic practice, you say kleshas. So let go of these wants and needs and focus more on the abundance that is already around you, because that great gratitude will create more of the abundance. If you're on the frequency of abundance, you will receive more abundance. If you're on the frequency of self-love, you will attract people that love you the same way. And make sure to not operate from pride and ego. And give yourself what you want other people to give you. Believe in the impossible. And take time to breathe out. Let these energetic upgrades happen. Okay, one more card. Expect powerful change. So the universe is telling you, take time to breathe out and expect powerful change. I also feel like if there's an eclipse season this year, that's going to be very significant for my pile number 1s. Yeah. And full moons are also very significant for you guys. All right. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I'll see you all next time. Hello, my pile number 2s. If you chose Untitled, then this is your reading. That's the name of the that's the name of the crystal, is Untitled. Let me just. All right. Okay, funny because there was like a lot of smoke of my sage coming up. So my Unikites, you guys might need to sage your home during your healing phase more often, or use Palo Santo, some kind of smokes, whatever you like to smoke, to smudge at home. Very important. And the Hermit is not on top, the last card, so I was just looking at it. And I feel like for my Unikites people that chose the second pile, you might be going through a hermit stage right now. You're home a lot, kind of pulling back from society, and you like to spend time alone. So Unikite is a very beautiful crystal. It has these like green and red and clear specks going through it. I actually gifted a friend of mine for her pregnancy a necklace with a Unikite crystal, because Unakite is known to be really good for pregnant women, also during their birth, and just to help with their internal health and to curb any health issues. So I feel like you guys, the second pile, you're going through a phase where a lot of ideas come up. Ideas and the mind are very important during your healing phase, and also creativity, letting your ideas and creativity flow and birthing new ideas. It could be a quite literal pregnancy that is like currently happening in your healing phase, but it can also be birthing new ideas, okay? Bringing new life to creativity. And it's also known that the creative energy is very close with the sexual energy because it's passion, it's like, you know, expansion, explosion, like an orgasm. So that might be very important during your current healing phase, but also spending a lot of time alone. And I feel like while you spend time alone, there's a lot of ideas and creative endeavors coming up. And for you guys, it's really important to give those attention and not pushing them down because you don't want to get out of your comfort zone or you don't believe in those ideas. It's important to listen to those coming up. All right, pile number 2, we have the Page of Swords. Yeah, there's a lot going on in your mind. Maybe you're someone who's an overthinker or you're depressed, and there are things in your mind you have to shoo out. And I know it's easier said than done, but for a lot of people watching this pile, it's important to draw your sword and to fight off what is lingering in your mind. Any negative, intrusive, or, you know, thoughts, you have to fight them, and you have to try to keep them out of your mind. And the sky will brighten up for you if you keep those bad thoughts away. What is Wolke? Wolke of English. So you're trying to shoo clouds. So you're trying to shoo away the clouds in your mind, so the sky in your mind can brighten up. Page of Swords. I feel like a lot of you guys are currently freshly or newly into healing and spiritual knowledge. Maybe this is all pretty new to all of you guys. And mindset and your mind is very important, and ideas. We draw the Hermit card, again, spending time alone, reflecting, recharging. And there's a lot of ping, 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 like a lot of things coming up when you're alone. And by alone, I don't mean like on your phone or watching movies. Like I mean alone, like maybe take a walk in the forest alone, or meditating at home, just really resting at home, being alone and really listening to what is coming up in your mind. And then we have the Two of Wands. Also, it's funny because the guy in the illustration is holding up a ball that looks like the earth, and it looks just like the Unakite crystal. It's green and red. I don't know if you guys can see, but it looks like Unakite. So I feel like the guys of the people who chose pile 2, you really have everything that you need for this healing journey, for this journey called life. You already have it in your hands. You have all the talents, you have all the skills to truly grow as a person. And the 2 of Wands, the 2 is always unity, you know, it's important for you to unite your skills and your resources in order to go through this healing journey. And with 2, I'm also getting that maybe you incorporate someone into your healing journey. And since we're talking about the mind, this could be hypnosis or therapy sessions or other things, you know, where you incorporate another person. Or maybe you have like a lot of... I'm also feeling like you get a lot of knowledge through like online, like maybe you're reading a lot of things on healing, on trauma, and you're getting a lot of knowledge. So your mind needs to be very incorporated in this healing journey. Reading, getting knowledge about what it is you want to achieve and what it is you want to let go of. And sometimes it's good to just incorporate someone else. And this can also be a partner. In this healing journey, I feel like you're also... It's important to incorporate your partner. If your partner doesn't know you have depression, or if your partner is not really in on that healing journey, I think it's important for you to tell them and to incorporate them into what you're going through. And I feel like also it's gonna give you a lot of ease and a lot of healing when you share your thoughts with your partner. That's also something that's coming up. That is really important, to give them an impression of what is going on in your mind. And I feel like for people in this pile, you have a significant person in your life where you can share a lot of your problematic things that are currently going on in your mind. Isolation and hermit mode is really important for you as well, but also having that other part that you can rely on and share what is going on in your spiritual and emotional world right now. And we have the world in the 2 of Wands. So it really is what's going on in your world, in your current mind state. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. If someone wants to lend you a hand, if someone wants to lend you help, don't deny it. Make sure that you are taking the help that is offered to you, even if it's hard for you or hard for you to accept help, or a helping hand. I advise you to truly take that help and to take also advice by other people. Maybe it's hard for you to take advice from other people, maybe even hard for you to take advice from your partner because you often are, you know, isolated and in hermit mode. But I see in the cards that for you it's really important to take the help and to take the attention from your partner when it comes to your thoughts. I'm also getting financial help. If someone offers you financial help, don't turn it down, because that can also help you during your healing phase. If someone has your back financially, that you have more time to isolate and to focus on your healing. I'm also hearing taking time off of school or taking time off of work and not putting too many things on your plate. And I'm also getting with Unikite, things are moving very slowly. Things are moving slowly, and maybe you want it to go fast, because we have the 2 of Wands and he's holding the world, the Unikite, in his hands. So maybe you want healing and all these things to go really, really quickly, and you want to go and get things done, but the universe is really calling you out. Take things slow, get help or take help. Again, maybe even taking a step back from work or from school, whatever your situation is, that might be very significant. We have the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? So this might be, so for me, this card is like the Tower card. Things are crumbling. We're going through this dark night of the soul. Things are like unfolding to be different than what we thought they are. Like you're falling down into the rabbit hole, and you're finding out knowledge. You're going through this spiritual awakening. And the Tower moments, the crumbling, is something very beautiful, even if it scares us and gets like lets us feel very uncomfortable. But that is such an important phase during our life. And also because I'm feeling for this pile, a significant other or a relationship is very important in this pile. And I feel like there are also walls crumbling. So maybe you put up these walls of protection, and it's really important in your relationship or in this connection to let these walls crumble down. And it's okay to feel vulnerable. It's okay to feel, seen by another person in your full force, with your flaws and your perfections. That's what life is about, and that's also what partnership is about. And not feeling like you're weak, or like, even if you have weaknesses, it's important to share those with your partner. At least that's what I'm thinking, and that's what I feel called to tell you guys. And if you let this wall crumble down, there's a bright new beginning behind those walls. More intense feelings, more healing going on. That's something very significant. Maybe it's also a trauma from childhood that made you put up a lot of walls, and it's time for them to fall down and to be vulnerable and to feel your feelings and to open your heart. Yeah. And then we have Minataken, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. So you could be someone who's a light worker, and some people don't really understand the term of light working. It doesn't necessarily have to do with working like you could be someone who is actually working with people and bringing a lot of light and healing to people. But the most important, or like the thing that I like to tell people, is also light working can just be existing, because you, with your light energy, you bring a certain frequency to this planet, and that is really, really, really important. And just in your daily life, having your pure heart going out there and sharing advice, or sharing your knowledge and your wisdom with other people, and your love and your kindness, and just purely existing in this lifetime, is, if there's like a lot of different like light workers on the planet, imagine what it does to the frequency. It really raises the collective frequency. And it doesn't necessarily have to do with being a light worker, that you have to work hard to help other people, and to always say yes, and to always help, and to always give away your energy. That is, your energy has to be full in order to be given to other people. So sometimes it's good to start with yourself. Start with self make sure you're good, make sure you're well rested, you're well fed, you drink your water, you nourish your connections and relationship, and the peace within your mind. I think that's what's really important on your current healing journey right now. And that you're just existing and being a good person and giving love to the people you love. And sometimes that's already being a light worker. Longing for home, belonging. I also feel like you have been longing, or maybe you're not even like, you reincarnated on this planet and you're a star seed and you're not even from Earth. And sometimes you're just longing for home, like thinking like, well, I don't feel at home on this planet. So I feel like a big thing for you as well is that you have a significant other in your life that makes you feel home. And that home for this lifetime may not be this planet. You can enjoy this planet, you can travel this planet, and you can nourish this planet and really enjoy your lifetime here, but you might not feel at home. And to also realize that that's okay. Feeling different, feeling alienated, that it's okay to do things differently and to just be authentically you, and that you can find your home in your significant other, in your friends and family, and within yourself also. That's also a very important message for my pile number 2s. All right. I just pulled the Moonology deck, and we have, what do you need to release? Again, Tower moment. What do you need to release? What needs to crumble? What needs to fall away? What walls have you built up that are long overdue to be ripped wide open and to open your heart? So what do you need to release? Ask yourself. That's very important during your healing journey right now. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. And I'm getting, again, Virgo is like this overthinking, overstimulated, trying to be perfect all the time, not feeling good enough. That's also something you need to work on. That's what the cards are saying. You are good enough and you are doing enough, and you don't need to do all these things for people to love you or to feel complete or to feel like you're enough. There's also a lot of books about those topics, a lot of podcasts, videos, or speaking to other people about that topic. I think that's a big part of your healing right now, is self-love and feeling enough. And also you can only live a fulfilling relationship with someone else if you start with yourself, giving yourself the love and just working on your self-love and feeling like you're good just the way you are, and you don't need to have this or do this in order to be complete, because you're already complete. You were put here on earth the way you look, the way you go out into the world with your strength and your weaknesses. You're good the way you are. And of course we're striving to work on ourselves and to grow as a person during our lifetime, which is very important, is to keep growing personally, no matter the age. Doesn't matter if you're 60, if you're 70, you're still trying to grow and be the best version of yourself. But also feeling in your heart that you're good and you're enough. And this could also be a childhood wound that you're struggling with, that you never felt like you were good enough or that you were lovable. And I think a big blessing in your life that is coming your way or has already manifested in your life is a significant connection. So this could be your partner, a friendship, whoever, but I feel like there's a lot of love and a lot of healing coming to you from a significant person. So take it how it resonates. Don't let pride get in your way. Pride. This is also a card that came out with pile number 1. Don't operate from your ego. Don't let pride get in the way. If you're fighting with your significant other, with a friend, with your boss, whoever, don't let ego drive you. Let your heart drive you. And sometimes we say things or do things purely operating from our pride and ego, and I can speak for myself. Sometimes we do, sometimes I do. And sometimes it's good to reflect on that for the sake of peace, for the sake of healing. And with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I see you all next time. Hello, pile number 3. So with pile number 3, you got the tiger's eye. And I'm getting the message that you're someone who's very warm and welcoming. And I'm getting also earth energy, so you could be a Taurus. I'm strongly getting Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn, but mostly Taurus. And I feel like for my pile 3s, wow, you're like a golden spirit. You're someone who has a lot of talents and a lot of kindness and empathic energy towards other people. And for my pile number 3s, it's really important to really focus your empathic energy on yourself sometimes, to be kind to yourself, because this could be my pile of people pleasers trying to do everything and above and beyond for other people, but not really on yourself. So that's something I think that is a really big lesson for my pile number 3s. And you're golden people. Like, maybe you've been on this healing journey for quite some time. I feel like you guys are maybe spiritually even very wise and already very, you have a lot of knowledge already on like the laws of the universe and how to heal. Maybe you read a lot. Maybe you listen to podcasts. You truly want to grow as a person, and that's a beautiful thing. But I'm also feeling a deep sadness and indecisiveness with this pile. So sometimes you might have depressed phases in your life, and maybe you're also someone who's very indecisive, like you can't really choose what way to go, what to do next, maybe you're someone who's also a lot in their mind, and sometimes it's hard for you to listen to your intuition because your mind is louder than your intuition. And for those people who resonate with this message, meditation. What else is there to say? Meditation is going to help you to truly listen to your higher self, to your intuition. Yeah. Let's see what else will come up from my pile number 3s. What is important for them to know during their healing phase or journey? We have the 6 of Pentacles, and I feel like what's really helping you heal, or what's really important during your healing phase, is to give to others. And this might be money, this might be food. I'm also getting the message that a lot of people in this pile work with people, for people, in a social setting. In kindergarten, with disabled people, in a hospital, whatever it might be. You guys, this is also something you chose, maybe even unconsciously, in order to help you heal. And I think going on that journey and doing that social work, or whatever you do, it's gonna help you heal a lot and balance out your energies. But it's also important to keep your aura strong and protect yourself during work. Because if you work with a lot of people, that there's a lot of energy of other people and maybe even negativity or vibes or spirits, even whatever is going on. And to make sure you, because I feel like there's a lot of people pleasers here, so keep your boundaries strong, even if you're doing that work and that is helping you heal. Still make sure you have strong boundaries and you look at your own energy levels first. If you don't make sure you're good first, you can't serve nobody else. So yeah, I feel like a strong message for pile number 3 is working on being a people pleaser. We have King of Pentacles. So another message from my pile number 3s is to really balance out your energies. This also might be your chakras. If you are interested in working with that, that is helping. It's going to help you really be more focused in your energy and also calling back in your energy. Because during the day, like, people might take your energy, even if we don't even, we all of a sudden feel drained after having to do with a certain person. And it's really important to calling back your energy and to rest. I feel like the people in this pile, during your healing journey, it's important to rest and to sit pretty on your throne, because this is the King of Pentacles. To truly activate your king or queen energy, working on your confidence. Yeah. What will bring you a lot of healing and a lot of fulfillment is your family, your partner, especially family life, maybe also children if you have children, or if you're currently working on having children, then that will bring also a lot of healing towards you, especially if you never had the best connection with your parents. I feel like being a parent will bring a lot of healing to your own inner child. And what's also important for my pile number 3s is to connect with your inner child. You might have a lot of healing to do from your childhood, so go back to childhood. You don't have to analyze, you don't have to do all those things. Sometimes it's just good to be still and to think of childhood, let it go through you and look from it from another perspective, and to also tell your inner child things that you would have needed as a child. Tell them whatever you want to say, like, you're gonna get through this, I'm here for you, your future is gonna look bright, and I'm working on myself for us. Whatever you want to tell your inner child, I think it's really important to tell them. I'm also feeling like in the certain field that you're working in, you're getting a lot of recognition. And we have the 6 of Wands. And we have 2 6s here. So 6 might be your life path number, might be your favorite number, or a significant date. So I feel like what's really important for you, or what's gonna help you heal, is getting recognized in your job or your career, and also to give yourself, even if you can't be like hustling and wanting other people to give yourself the recognition, give it to yourself. And if you start giving it to yourself, other people will match your energy. So I feel like it's really important to it has to do with confidence. You have to work on your confidence in order to heal and glowing up. I feel like your career is really intertwined with your healing journey, getting recognition, just getting, I feel like even if you're working with people, you're getting a lot of energy back that you're giving out. And that's gonna give you the warmth and the energy to heal yourself. So if you're not a social worker or someone who works with people, maybe consider doing something on the side, giving back, and I promise you it will help you heal, taking care of other people. Again, we have longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. For some of you guys, you might resonate with pile number 2. So if you want to, you can go back and watch that as well. So it might be that you're a light worker and that you're reincarnated on this earth because you have a very light, beautiful soul and energy, and people profit from that energy. So I feel like it has something to do with your career. Maybe you're a coach or someone who does pep talks, podcasts, and I feel like while maybe you had an idea of doing a podcast or doing YouTube or doing Instagram, sharing your knowledge and what you've been through in the past, and talking about things. I feel like through healing others, you will heal yourself, and that is a very important message for pile number 3. So while helping others, like, you're healing yourself. If you're giving out someone else advice and you've been through similar things, you're gonna heal through that. And community is something that's very important for pile number 3. To be set in your community. If you're religious and you're in a community or in a spiritual community, it's about unity. It's about being with other people and maybe doing like group healings or going to groups talking about your problems that you have, and it helps other people, but it will help you as well. And it's something I'm thinking of right now is like the anonymous alcoholics. It's also like a group setting where you go and you share your experiences and your problems, but you're also healing other people with that knowledge. You're also healing through finding people that have like the same setbacks and the same problematic energy. So that's something that just came up. Or you're going to be some kind of a leader in your community if you've been through abuse, whatever it has been in your past. People that are in the same situation, have been through the similar things, you're gonna really rise up and be some kind of leader or someone people look up to. And that is going to also heal your own energy. We have unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. And soul contracts is something you can get some more information about, but if you're tied to other people's soul, it's important, if they're not serving your highest self, to release and to cut those soul ties off. There are certain rituals you can do, and maybe that's also something you need to get information about and to truly work with, because whoever is not serving you or who has no pure intentions with you and your energy and your healing journey, you have to leave them behind. I'm also hearing narcissism, people who manipulate. So maybe there's people in your life that are manipulating you, that are benefiting from you not healing and staying your unhealed version. Or people who are trying to tell you, oh my God, you changed so much. And like they feel furious, or they feel bad for your own healing, and those are the people you really need to carve. So these can also be people in your family life, in your friendships, or your partner. And if that is the case, it's important to cut those soul ties, because whatever is your highest purpose, like healing, becoming a better person, should be supported by the people around you. And if people want to keep you small and want to dim your light and not blossom into your full potential, those people are not your friends. Those people are your enemies. And it's important to listen to your intuition and to see those things, to see that and to let go of that. We have take a break, a life's work, not a season, get off the treadmill. So for some of you guys, what will bring you a lot of healing is to take a vacation or to go on a trip somewhere that brings you a lot of healing, to the mountains, to the forest, go camping, or go into the sun, like take a trip with your friends or your partner or your family, or take a trip home. I'm also hearing that. So take a trip to your family home. Just take a break in general and listen to what your intuition is telling you, what it is that you need right now during this time right now. A new start is coming. That is beautiful. And the energy is gaining momentum. Yeah, maybe it's really time to take a break and to take a trip. Or maybe just take like a week off, stay at home. Your dreams need a practical plan. Maybe you're currently working on certain goals, and I'm also getting the image of writing things down. That is also something that's very healing, that's very freeing, to get the emotions out and to write them down or plan things. Plan on going on a trip, plan on going to see that therapist, plan on doing whatever is going to help you during this healing stage. And I'm also feeling, because I'm here listening to The Smith, and the song is Sing Me to Sleep, or Asleep, I think is the name of the song. And some of you guys are struggling with deep depression and heavy sadness, and I said that in the beginning. I'm feeling a heavy sadness and depression, and maybe even suicidal thoughts. And if that is the case, please seek help and tell someone that this is going on inside you, and take the necessary steps and make a practical plan on how to get help, therapy, or like, I'm also with like taking a break. Maybe you're going to like a stationary place where you can work on your mental health. Yeah, that might be something very important. A new start is coming. I feel like it's gonna lift, like whatever heaviness or sadness, it's going to lift. So don't lose hope. You're a golden person. You're someone who has all these values and beautiful aspects to your own personality. And I'm just here today telling you what I'm seeing in the cards, but what is the right thing is already in your intuition. And it's good to talk to your community, to be with like-minded people, maybe people who are going through the same thing. So if you're in a stationary place for like 1 or 2 weeks or a month even, take a break and seek help or go to group gatherings where you're helping each other, coaching each other with therapeutic or psychological help. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you all next time.